Hello everyone, my name is Illyria, and welcome to the Batcave. Today we will be playing a demo I found called Things Too Ugly. I'm not going to try to explain the game in my own words, but I'll read the synopsis that is available in the Steam link that I've included for the demo in the description below. So welcome to TEREBRO Inc. 1986. Your assignment as a risk assessment data processor begins tonight. A workspace awaits where the legacy of the corporation teeters on the brink of the secrets you'll uncover. The mission? Entrusted with TEREBRO Inc.'s archives, you'll dive into a trove of documents and recordings, each piece a fragment of its hidden history. Amid the relics of its operations, discern the truths that could either fortify or fracture the company's future. I think that sounds interesting. So, let's briefly cover the fact that there is a photosensitivity seizure warning. So, watch henceforth at your own risk. But for everyone else, let's dive into the game. Dear valued TEREBRO Inc. employee, congratulations on your promotion to join our third shift risk assessment and management team. As an incident data processor, you will work closely with an R&M supervisor to model prior incidents and determine alternative approaches that may yield more favorable outcomes in the future. You are important to the protection of TEREBRO's human and financial assets. To this end, remember never to share personal or identifying information with any other TEREBRO staff. Always adhere to your restroom and meal break schedule, and always input clean, accurate data into your terminal. Remember to clock in to begin your shift. TEREBRO management, working hard, working safely, working always. P.S. You can refer to your training notes in the help menu. Cool. Okay. So let's officially begin the game. Very 80s. Cool. Okay. Oh, I know this dude has a name. I don't remember what it is. Let's see. Retraining. Legend. Test new software. Oh, we have a notes. 8861. A little house. 95.5. Cool. Okay. So we have something to look at here. And we have some information on the bottom. So we can toggle the calendar view with control, zoom the calendar view with shift, left and right arrows rotate the document, up arrow toggle terminal view, escape is help, and we have the subtitles on. Okay, so shift. Great. Okay. So we have TEREBRO Laboratories Data Processor Tools of the Trade. We have an easy coder. TEREBRO Inc. began encrypting sensitive information contained within interoffice communications in 1955. What is that blinking? Hold on. Oh. Hello?
Hey, you awake in there?
No.
I know. The transition to the night shift can be tough, but I'm sure you'll adjust in time. Everyone does. Or we hire another. Listen, we're going to work through a new stack of incident files and see how the updated software works. R&D says they've rooted out the bugs in the query system, so the data you input should better model past incidents. We'll see, I guess. I'll review each report as it comes through. You go ahead and get logged in, then begin processing the first file. The night courier dropped off 5, but Don't rush. Remember, accuracy is extremely important if we're to prevent incidents of a similar nature. Okay, I'll leave you for a bit. Talk soon.
Oh, cool. Okay, so seems like he gave us our first task to get logged in. But I kind of want to continue, touching stuff to see what all we have at our disposal. Since we're already in this view, let's see, we can look, the up arrow takes us over here. So we're looking for our user ID, our passcode, and our shift code. Okay. I kind of don't like that. Okay, so, well, I want to continue reading that document I was reading before. Okay, so the easy coder I think is this thing here. The portable AM/FM radio. It's not just for listening to music. Some pertinent information or timely announcements may be broadcast locally for staff. Okay, so I think that was that yellow thing. Portable GPS unit. Still in its prototype stage, this unit is capable of displaying various locales held by TEREBRO Inc. Enter a valid 4-digit location ID, commonly known as location, to display its corresponding map. Helpful tips: listen to your supervisor. They will instruct your over the intercom. Okay, so there, Debs, there is a little bit of a typo here. Communication logs from your supervisor and others are saved on your terminal. Review them through the help menu. Oh, that's nice. I do like that. Maintain anonymity and protect sensitive information. See reverse for diagrams and operating instructions. Okay. Oh, yep. We do have, there's the AMFM radio and the portable GPS. Goody goody. Cool. Okay. Put that back. What's this? Oh, look, there's our user ID. Cool. So quick reference card, Telos is our user ID. I feel like I don't have a pen. That's fine. I can take notes on my phone instead. Probably won't need really notes, but, just in case. Notes. Okay, so our user ID is Telos. Telos. I can already tell you I do not like the manner of like switching from looking at the calendar to looking at the terminal or looking up at the rest of the desk, since everything seems to be like just shift. Oh, okay, so shift codes. That's helpful because I think that was something that we needed to look for. Shift code. Okay, let's get a little closer. Shift codes update with each shift change, first, second, and third, and are broadcast locally on AM 820. For consistency, certain values are to be updated when entered into verify TM. Okay, so where meters is used, replace with yards. Okay, where apples is used, replace with alpha. Where butter is used, replace with Bravo. Where Charlie is used, no change. Where ABC array is used, replace with XYZ. Reminder, never share your login credentials with anyone. Well, duh. But cool. Okay, so we find our shift code by listening to AM 820. So let's fiddle with that. Well, that's interesting. Okay, cool. So we have a little decoder thingy. So control. Let's go ahead and flip this bad boy over to M. Just a little bit, and let's tune it.
Yes. 7, 9, 1, 1.
All right. Sweet.
7, 9, 1.
7, 9, 1, 1.
7, 9.
Cool. Okay.
1, 1.
No, I don't like that. Let's put that away then. Cool. So we found two things. What was the... So we have the user ID, which is TELOS. We don't know the passcode yet, so that is something we'll need to figure out. PASSCODE, passcode. But we do know the shift code, 7911. Cool. Okay. Get that typed in for now. Okay. Oh, look. Okay. So I wrote that down, evidently. The one thing that is odd to me, just because it's not typical in any kind of game, is that there is no background music whatsoever. It feels odd. I mean, I guess I could find a channel. Let's see. Father floodplain and the midnight. Oh, that is difficult for me to see, but okay. Okay, so 107.1. I don't know if that's like coffee. Okay, don't spill the coffee. Yeah, it feels weird not having any background music, so let's switch over to boom. Oh no. Oh crap, I like that. I was just trying to turn it down. Okay. Cool. If that gets to be a little loud, I may turn it off, but it feels weird not having any background music to me. Okay, so let's see here. Global positioning system. 4 digits only. Okay. So what we have available right now, I doubt our shift code is going to be what we use for that. So let's try this 8861. see what that does. Okay, 8, 8, 6, 1, submit. Monthly passcode, Crossroads. Perfect. Crossroads. Fantastic. Okay, put that away. And let's get this typed in so we can get all logged in and actually do some stuff. Crossroads. Run task. Yes! Okay.
Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us over the airwaves here this evening. You're listening to Father Floodplain in the Midnight Communion. I'm Father Floodplain, and I'd like to take time, as I usually do, to catch up the new listeners, brothers and sisters out there who may not have heard of us. We are a band, I suppose, but to call us country would be limiting. To call us experimental, well, that would be, I don't know, trite. To call us sonic wizards, musical mystics, or jam band blasphemers, though, well, we'd reckon that'd be all right.
Operator.
Each and every Friday at midnight.
Data
We
type.
commence to performing new songs we've conjured from homemade instruments and the throats of beasts large and small. We look upon this world and listen, and we ask that
Okay,
you
if
listen
he's
too.
gonna talk, I'm gonna turn him
For
off.
there is divinity in each tree, each stone, and each tone.
Okay, thank you. So like I just want a little bit of background music. I don't want him to jibber jabber the whole time. Okay, so what are we looking for? We're looking for an operator, a data type, and a value. So incident file 12.1. TEREBRO intensified its search for natural resources in the late 1950s. Incident files 12.1.5 no 12 wow 12.1-5 contain important data regarding a series of events during and after a seismic test in the Mississippi River. Task 1: which submersible watercraft was launched in the Mississippi River and at what depth? Okay, so we're looking for, I guess, one of these words: propel, uncouple, reverse, descend, displace, ascend, hold, or dock. Data types, we're looking for the name of this sub or the submersible watercraft, and we're looking for depth in feet. Okay. So I don't have to keep referencing this. The operator will be one of those words. Data type, we're looking for the, in parentheses, subname.
Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us over the airwaves.
Yeah,
here this
I'm
evening.
turning him off.
You're
Value
listening to Father Floodplain
is
in the
feet.
Midnight Communion.
Yep.
Father
I'm turning him
Floodplain,
off.
and I'd like to take time, as I usually do, to catch up the new listeners, brothers and sisters out there who...
I'm sorry. I didn't think he was gonna keep yipping. What? Sweet, we have a file to look through. Ooh, okay. Lots of things to look at. Let's start with this. Not what I wanted. Wrong button. I didn't mean to push shift or control. I wanted to push shift. I wanted to zoom in on it. Okay. I'm assuming these little bubble-like things are like the little fuzzies or whatnot that fly in the air. Okay, so it's a boat or a ferry. It looks kind of like a... All right, cool. Looks like he has a little face. It's like he's just super happy to be involved. Looking great after the pressure test, okay? Well, would you look at that? It's the Siren 4. So let's jot that down. The subname is SIRENIV. Okay, easy peasy. What's this? Seismic thumper operation reference operating frequencies. Sin or sine, min max 24 hertz, 480 hertz. Square, min max 60 hertz, 120 hertz. Triangle, 40 hertz, 180 hertz. Okay, operating voltage 120 VAC or 220 VAC with appropriate adapter and cable. Okay, now apply this decal in clear view of the operators or of this equipment. Trained personnel only, risk of electricity shock. Okay. Oh, hold on. False earthquake. Something. And means? Yeah, means true promise of local community. For local community. All right. Okay, so seismic thumper device placed on the bottom of the Mississippi River. Credit to our laboratories. See, residents of Chester, Illinois experienced what was originally thought to be an earthquake on Friday afternoon. However, TEREBRO Inc. has released an official statement explaining that the vibrations some felt as far away as St. Genevieve, Missouri, were caused by seismic equipment placed in the Mississippi River. The statement explains that the equipment was deployed to produce sin waves that could reveal changes in geologic densities, which may suggest the presence of natural resources. TEREBRO spokesperson Harrison Jacobs told Daily Eagle staff on Monday, "There is no cause for alarm. We've dispatched our public and environmental safety team, and they've given the river the all clear," Jacobs added. "The initial data indicates great promise for finding substantial resources, job-creating resources." TEREBRO's statement can be read in its entirety on page A4. And it looks like the back is just like the comics. Okay, so this says something about like sin or sine waves. So that seems like something to take a note about. Okay. What is this? Okay, yeah, just a quick note for you. Remember, the new thumper can propagate 3 types of waveforms: sin or sine, square, and triangle, each for a different purpose. We do know for sure that 50% of the max hertz, can't recall it exactly, was the way to go. Be safe on Friday. P.S. Fishing next week? Regards, somebody. Nothing on the back. Okay, so we know that they used sine waves or sin waves, and 50% of that max. That seems like something we might want to know. So 50% of 480 is 240 hertz. I'm just assuming that's going to be important information, so I'm just gonna jot it down, okay? Memorandum. Date August 12th, 1959. To Field Research Team Muscle, or Musel, I guess is Muscle. From Dale Clark, Chief Submersion Engineer. Subject 814 Launch Procedures. Be advised that prior to launching the most recent submersible model, its cabin must be pressurized on site to test for leaks. Though we have already conducted this test in a facility tank, protocol requires a second test immediately before staff board for a descent. And that's red. I think descend was one of those operator words. So let's jot down descend, because I think that's what we're looking for. Okay. Pressurize to 4 atmospheres, twice as much as it required by the descent depth. Then check for air leaks at hatch seams and window apertures. When in doubt, refer to the chart below. Okay. So, yeah, I think this gives our last 2 that we're looking for, but let me double check on the wording of exactly what it is that we're looking for. So, which submersible watercraft was launched in the Mississippi River and at what depth? Okay, so we know it's the Siren 4. That we know about. And yeah, we do have descend as the operator. And it talked about depth on that one piece of paper. So the operator is descend. And we're looking for feet. Value in feet. Okay. So from this, we gather that this second test that they want to conduct, they're going to pressurize to 4 atmospheres, which is twice as much as is required by, like, the actual event. So if they're going to this 4 atmospheres, which is 99 feet, then that means our depth that we're going to is at 2 atmospheres, so 33 feet. Okay. That seems like we have all the information we're looking for. So 33. Fingers crossed. Are we right? Yes, we're right. Okay. Now, task number 2. Reproduce the conditions of the subsequent seismic thumper test. Okay. So we're looking for propagate, amplify, read, destroy, measure, decay, modulate, or maintain. We're looking for the waveform and the hertz values. Well, I already taken notes on that one. The waveform is this, and the hertz values was 240, right? Yes, 240 hertz. So we're looking for the operator. Okay, so let's go back to this one. Okay, so it's not that one. Is it this one? Yes. Propagate. I knew one of those words looked familiar. Okay. So we're looking for Propagate. Propagate to 40. Okay. Fingers crossed and run task. Invalid. I don't understand. What do you mean invalid? Oh, okay. So is this like, I got it wrong, and when you get something wrong, it ends the demo? Or since it's not like accurate information that's put in there? Or is it like, it doesn't matter what you put into that second task? It's just gonna become invalid either way. Okay. Well, let me test this. Okay, so I've gotten back to the second task. We are going to test out square waves next. Okay, so it seems that, well, half of 120 is 60. So it's going to be 60 hertz. And half of 180 is 90. Okay. So we have propagate for square waves is 60 hertz. Now, I guess let's read through the operators again just to be sure. Because even though this one said propagate, it wasn't like in big bold letters or big red letters. This one actually talked about it as well. That the equipment was deployed to produce those waves. Okay, so we have destroy and decay. We don't have deployed. I still think propagate is the right one. So let's try this one. Also incorrect. Ote. Then let me skip ahead and let's try the last wave form, and then we'll see if my theory of you can't actually get past this one to be correct. Okay. Back with the third and final wavelength test. But, that's not what I wanted. I mean, but yes, we do have I do have the information already kind of keyed in, but I realized I completely missed this guy. Let's see, Great Muddy Festival 1959, August 1st and 2nd. Okay, the Mississippi Valley Historical Society wishes to acknowledge that this year's festivities will take place on the traditional lands to the following peoples. Oh, this looks like Greek. Osage, Quadpaw, Kickapoo. Let's push the test back. This doesn't look like anything from our decoder. So, I'm not sure if that actually applies to the current task we're working on. So it's not too terribly bad, I guess, that I forgot to look at it before. But Yes, let's try triangle at half the max. Which is 90. Now, if this doesn't work, I know that task 1 is the only one that we actually can complete in the demo. It's just weird that we can look at the information and collect the data that is used for task 2, but then it just sort of like errors out. Yep, okay, so my theory is correct. It does not matter at all what information you really put in there. It's still going to be invalid, despite I'm pretty sure that first one, the first test, is exactly right. But I think that was fun, and it was actually pretty challenging. It would be kind of cool to have a like a in-game highlighter or a little pen or something, or maybe a sticky note where we can, like, with those sticky note strips with arrows on them or something. Granted, this is like 1986. I don't know if those sticky note things to like point towards important information, like sign here or whatever, were available in 1986, but I know highlighters were. I think that would be kind of cool to be able to highlight information that is important. I can kind of understand why that may not be an available thing, since all we're doing as the character of the game is our job, and we're just looking through information provided in these files to input into the terminal. I'd imagine that we're not allowed to mark anything up, but I still think that would be kind of cool. Which is why the sticky note thing, I think, would be even neat, or just a cool thing to have, just to quickly like mark important things and stuff. But that was Things Too Ugly. It feels very fascinating, and I am excited to be able to do more, because these types of puzzle games are like my absolute favorite, where you're given information or whatever, but you have to decipher which one is important, and that sort of being able to deduce and pick out things and just puzzling in general are like my jam. So I'm excited for more. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. It's definitely kind of a different feel. It's a little bit more low key. There's it's just more of like a mystery, and it says it's very story rich. So I think as we get further into these past case files to import into the terminal, we're gonna find out some pretty scathing things about the company we now work for. So I'm definitely excited for the rest of this game, or for the full game to come out. So Professor Space Games, fantastic job, and I personally am excited to play more. So I'll be on the lookout for the full release. I already have you saved on my wish list on Steam, and I hope anybody who finds my video does the same, because this is actually pretty cool. I'm just saying. But anyway, thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next stream. Okay. Bye, guys.